What up, buddy bags? BDG Reviews here. We're on a year week. This week we are covering the year of 1983. So I decided to go with a movie that is very much, I don't know whether hated is the right word, but it's very much not loved, and that is Amityville 3D. Um, I think the problem with this movie is, it's an Amityville movie, but I think the problem with this is you had the Amityville horror, which is a classic. Whether you like it or not, it's a classic. Then you had Amityville 2, which was really good. Then you had this. Yeah. Um, this has no truth in it at all. This is completely a made-up story. And, that's obviously what the Amityville series ended up becoming. I mean, there's only so many times you can tell one of the original stories, either the horror or the murders. It's one or the other. This one, honestly, plot-wise, it doesn't even matter. It's your basic Amityville story. People move into the house, stuff's happening, The Tony Roberts is in it. He plays a guy he's like a skeptical journalist, and he's wants to write a novel or whatever. Essentially, this was a movie that was made to cash in on the 3D boom of '83. Honestly, because Amityville 3D, Jaws 3D. I'm pretty sure there were some other 3D things as well. It's not the greatest, but here's the thing. I have a real soft spot for this movie. This is a movie that I used to see in video stores back in the day, and I always liked that cover. This is essentially... think of it this way. If you were to take the Amityville horror and take all the suspense out of it and just throw in some schlocky effects, that's exactly what you got here. There's no suspense in this. It's just, it is what it is. I mean, and when I'm talking schlocky effects, I'm just look at that creature. It's kind of fun, but it looks like more something that would have been an extra or something. It's an okay movie. There's nothing. Let me put it this way. I got this in the box set, the Scream Factory box set that they did, which had 1, 2, and 3. This isn't a movie I would buy on its own. But as part of a box set, I have no problem with it. This particular Blu-ray also, it only has a theatrical trailer and both versions, the 2D and 3D version of the movie. This is one, honestly, I would have liked a little bit more. I would have liked to have heard, what the director and everything, or the writers even, was just thinking about when they thought, that this was a good idea. Just saying. Like I said, I enjoy it. It's not great, though. In all honesty, it's like a 3 out of 10. But if you want a turn your brain off, just kind of schlocky little fun 80s ghost movie, you can do worse than Amityville 3D. Just saying. So take that for what you will. As I said, 3 out of 10. Not great. Decent effects, though. The effects are decent. They're schlocky, but they're decent, if that makes sense. I mean, you saw that creature. Let's put it this way. This isn't, how can I put it? You could say the Amityville horror is kind of like a classy horror movie in a way. This one, not so much. This is just pure trash fun cinema. So, take it for what you will. Watch it if you want. I'm never going to tell anyone not to watch Amityville 3D, but don't get your hopes up. Don't go in expecting the Amityville horror, and definitely don't go in expecting Amityville 2, because, that movie's perfect, and this is a far stretch, but there you go. Amityville 3D, aptly enough, 1983, 3D, 3 out of 10. So yeah. Yeah. That's it for me. See you next time.